Alright, moving on to point number 2, another feature or another objective, right, of the NIDs, to enhance the efficiency and effectiveness of the government entity manage and delivery of services to the public, right, linking all government agencies to a central system, right. Now again, who benefits? You or the government, right? Enhancing efficiency of the government is no different from saying that the implementation of the NIDs will ensure the effective collection of taxes, which will ultimately increase the revenue for the government, right? As they will be equipped to collect taxes on every single transaction, right? It's no different, right? Taxes on every single transaction, right? Additionally, the records will be used to decide whether or not you can get access to certain services, right, or certain benefits, whether it might be health benefit, whether it might be park benefit, right? Any benefit link that are services that goes back to the government. In short, the government becoming more efficient means to reduce your limit, your means to reduce your income earning abilities to a scope that they can monitor, right? This affects sales, and without it you won't be able to buy or sell anything, because they can now monitor all transactions, and this will be used to monitor all, as I said, monitor all transactions, and ensure that they can get the tax or get a cut from all those transactions. Alright, Revelation 13 and 17, right, and it reads, and that no man might buy or sell save he. Save he here means only he. Save he that had the mark or the name of the beast or the number of his name. So who has the mark? Right, the mark is that number, that unique number that you'll be receiving. Right, so only if you have that mark you'll be able to buy or sell, and without it you're not gonna be able to buy or sell, because cash, we know that the government is already taking steps to become cashless, and the NIDS is one such way of doing so, are stepping closer to becoming cashless. Alright, now another point, to enhance the government's ability to secure compliance with critical obligations to the state, to include tax collection among others. No, come on, this is pretty clear, right? 3 words that you have to pay attention to: compliance, obligation, and state, right? Now, nowhere here it mentions obligation to citizens, right? It mentions obligation to the state, not citizens, right? And compliance, when you hear about the word compliance, you know that you have got adhere to certain laws, statutes, and judgments executed by the state, right? One such compliance requires you to pay all your taxes, right? Every single one, even the back tax you owe from 6 years ago, 10 years ago, 5 years ago, which then ideas will require you to pay now because you had owed the government that much, right? And it continues to say, the main aim here, as we can see, based on this objective to enhance the government ability to secure compliance and so on, is really to collect tax. Really to collect tax. And tax, we know that we know that, lost my train of tax, but anyways, we know that collecting tax generate more revenue for the government, right? And that's one of the main focus behind this, right? It's not really to provide you with benefits as to ensure that you have ease of access to transaction, and that it reduce theft, and those little features that they try to throw across, presenting it as a good item and benefit for you. It's not really a benefit for you, it's a benefit for the government. Alright, another scripture. Alright, so 2 Ezra chapter 16 verse 17. Woe is me. The word woe here means destruction. Woe is me. Who will deliver me in those days? The beginning of sorrow and great mourning. So when this is established, a lot of people are going to try to step away from it, which we know it are going to create a a large tumult, right? We know it will create a ruckus, right? Riots, right? This is perhaps putting the country on the verge of martial law, right? Because not everyone will want to accept, unless of course they will have to have that number in order to purchase food. Because you know, once it's a case where you need food, then everybody will put them stomach first, right? So the beginning the beginning of sorrows and great mournings, the beginning of famine and great death, the beginning of wars, and the powers shall stand in fear, the beginning of evils. What shall I do when these evils shall come? Behold, famine and plague, tribulation and anguish are sent as scourges for amendment. But for all those things they shall not turn from their wickedness, nor be always mindful of their scourges. Behold, victuals. Now this is the point. This is the point. The victuals shall be so cheap upon earth that they shall think themselves to be in good case, and even think that evils grow upon earth. Think themselves in good case and evil. It's like, let me read that again. Behold, victuals shall be so cheap upon the earth that they shall think themselves to be in good case, right? And even then shall evils grow upon the earth, sword, famine, and confusion. Now the point here is that victuals shall be so cheap, they will think themselves in a good case. Now, when them push out all the benefits that citizens are going to have, right, from the implementation of this NIDS, them all things are good something, right? They can run up and down. This is the point. The victuals shall be so cheap upon earth that they shall think themselves to be in good case, and even think that evils grow upon earth. Think themselves in good case and evil. It's like, let me read that again. Behold, victuals shall be so cheap upon the earth that they shall think themselves to be in good case, right? And even then shall evils grow upon the earth, sword, famine, and confusion. Now the point here is that victuals shall be so cheap, they will think themselves in a good case. Now, when them push out all the benefits that citizens are going to have, right, from the implementation of this NIDS, them all things are good something, right? They can run up and down, they can make them purchases, they can purchase them goods and so on. Easy access, right? Nobody can rob them, right? And any other little benefits them throw in, right? Now, with that said, right, people are going to feel comfortable. A lot of people feel comfortable. This is actually where the things they eat in the kitchen get really, really hot. Alright. At the end, we know that all of this is really to generate revenues by collecting more taxes. Alright. So the strengthening of immigration is another point. Number 4, right? Strengthening of immigration and border control measures. Now benefiting the government again. Does that benefit you or the government? Benefits the government, right? And let me just read, because they are trying to persuade you that this is beneficial to you in order to implement it, because they are trying to avoid the riot and the tumult that they are facing if they should just go ahead and implement these NIDS. Right, so they are appeasing your wrath first by telling you of all the possible benefits that you can enjoy when this is implemented, right? And it's really a bad counsel coming from the government, right? Ecclesiastes, and it's not really from the government; it's coming from beyond the government. Some other man who would not even live in our country. Government is putting it out there like it's their own independent thought, independent idea. So Ecclesiastes 11, Ecclesiastes 11 and 2. It's like Ezekiel's luck. Ezekiel 11 and 2. Ezekiel 11 and 2, and it reads, Then said he unto me, Son of man, these are men that devise mischief. That is what they're doing with these NIDS, which will basically develop the framework for them to fully implement the RFID chip, which is the mark of the beast. Right? Alright, and it continues. These are men that devise mischief and give wicked counsel in this city. Give wicked counsel. So the wicked counsel is what? For them to say that, hey, you can enjoy all these benefits, but not to tell you what the true agenda behind the implementation of the NIDS is. Alright, now 2 Corinthians 2:11. 2 Corinthians 2:11. It says, lest Satan should get an advantage of us, for we are not ignorant of his devices. So we know what the main agenda is behind the implementation of the NIDS. It is to usher in the RFID chip, which is the mark of the beast, and make the government more effective in collecting taxes and linking all the other government aided industries or government entities together, right, and establish a unique number that will track and show all your cash, not your cash, but all your transactions, your medical histories, and every information on you. So you know, if you need like a TCC, a tax compliance certificate, you would have to go to the NHT to make a declaration or to clarify whether or not you owe them any taxes. You have to do the same thing with the Ministry of Labor to ensure that you don't owe any NIS before you can actually go to the tax to actually request a TCC, tax compliance certificate. Right, that will be done away with, because they're not gonna know whether or not you had paid any tax at all, and they're gonna come for you, right? And it's not gonna be a case where you can decide, say, boy, you know, me need to pay this. It just gonna come straight out to your bank account every month when you receive your salary. You won't have any say in it, right? So this is bigger than you think, and why worry about those little matters when the NIDs will lead to the eradication of you ultimately. It's a part of a bigger picture. So when you did, you know, make no sense to worry about another man to pick your pocket. It's a part of a bigger picture, right? So it doesn't just stop here. It doesn't even start here, right? And this plan is coming from the elite, right? Isa himself, right? And it is being tested in India right now, right? And tested in some other countries, and they want to test it in Jamaica as well, right? And it goes all the way back to global warming, population growth, controlling population growth using certain means and aids and so on. Alright? And the whole point of this, as I said, is to control the population. Well, it's not really to populate, it's to reduce the population. And that's why they're going so hard with Planned Parenthood. Alright?